Hi, this is 000. What's your emergency?
Facebook and Instagram are down.
Sorry, but we only take emergency calls here.
I'd like to report a fire.
A fire? Why didn't you say so? Where's the fire?
I'm going to burn this place to the ground unless I can get back online.
Can I report a crime?
Well, I'd like to report a crime if that's okay with you. I'd like to say that someone has stolen away with my only source of entertainment for this afternoon.
I'm going to hang up now.
No, wait. I've got a real emergency.
This isn't about Facebook or Instagram, is it?
No, I promise.
All right, go on.
Call me an ambulance, because the idea of using Twitter is killing me. Hello? Ah!
Ghost. As always, there is plenty to talk about in the news this week. Why don't we start with Fraser Anning? Yeah, the one man who can make Bob Catter look woke. Following his Islamophobic comments that he made this week, more than 1 million people have signed a petition to have Fraser Anning removed from Parliament. Yeah? The remaining 23 million other Australians have just bought more eggs. So. Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, or as people who celebrate St. Patrick's Day call it, no, you're a St. Patrick's Day. It's the only day of the year where people drink the Guinness Book of Records. So. The New South Wales Education Minister has said that students missing school to campaign against climate change are breaking the law. Yeah. He advised students to break the law via the proper channels, by first getting elected to federal parliament. With just days left in their 12-month ban, Steve Smith and David Warner have been welcomed back to the Australian cricket team. Also welcome to the team are their new sponsors, Black & Decker Orbital Sanders. Yeah, that's a ball, so. Two men attempted to smuggle 8 kilos of cocaine into Western Australia this week through boxes of children's books. Police knew something was up when very hungry caterpillars became very buzzed butterflies. Tonight on the show, fashion designer Jai Marshall, comedy from Alastair Tremblay Birchall and Andy Matthews, and we are live all around Australia and North Stradbroke Island. If you want to be part of our studio audience, next week is our last episode. There is nothing like being here in the flesh. Isn't that right, invisible announcer?
That's right, May. If you love Mainland Tonight but don't like watching it on TV or the internet, why not join our live studio audience? Just go to the Mainland Tonight Facebook page for more details. If in need of audience applause, break glass.
So Jess, what I'm hearing from you is that Jason has issues with commitment and fidelity.
I'm not afraid of commitment. Just the other day I told Stephanie, Carla and Eloise that I could really see a future with them. I mean, we go horseback riding, we go to the ballet, we take helicopter flights. I just want to know what makes women happy, and I want to show them that I can provide exactly that. And then I'll show the next one and all the others.
Do you see what he's putting me through? He smells of horses. He raids our joint bank accounts to pay for these helicopter rides and ballet tickets. Do you know he gives a rose to every single one of his dates? From my garden. My garden, not yours!
Yeah, look. love is just so complicated. I'm just like any other guy, you know, looking for love with the perfect women.
We're out of time. Jess, could you please let Stephanie in on your way out?
Ooh.
Bloody Stephanie. Nice dress. Were Kmart having a sale, were they?
Ooh, if you made more of an effort, Jess, then maybe he'd be taking you hot air ballooning over the Hunter Valley at sunrise like he's doing with me.
Well, yeah, hot air ballooning is a really good date for an airhead.
Oh, how dare you! What? Oh, to me like that.
I have a very exciting proposition for you.
Oh, yeah?
How would you like to get paid an exorbitant sum of money to date 15 women simultaneously, guilt-free? Basically exactly what you're doing right now, but with a huge paycheck attached and the chance of TV fame.
This is some kind of trick, isn't it?
This is reality, baby.
Oh, bloody oath. I mean, I'd be an idiot to say no to that.
All right, I'll just make a quick phone call.
Wait a minute. Are you sure this is professional for a psychologist?
Oh, sweetie, the psych practice is just a front for the casting department.
What?
Well, think about it. What better way to find a bunch of people emotionally unstable enough to appear on reality TV? Osha? Hi, it's me. I found the perfect guy.
Please keep that applause going for Banjo! Yeah. That's right. Oh, hey, buddy, Banjo, could you do me a favour and just throw the next segment? Is that okay? Thank you.
Wrong way, mate.
And now it's time for the next segment called Why I Love Federal Elections. Now, to get us all in that sweet, sweet federal elections mood, let's start up the Mainland Tonight invisible sausage sizzle. Yeah? Delicious. All right, you ready, Banjo? Oh, yeah. Why I love federal elections. I love federal elections because I get to participate in democracy while not having to set foot in Canberra. Yeah. I mean, actually, Banjo, you're from Canberra, right? Yeah, that explains a lot. All right, here we go again. I love federal elections because because of the way they write the names on the ballot paper. I like to pretend the candidates are yelling their last names. You know, like Scott Morrison, or Barnaby Joyce, or Fraser Racist. That's great. All right. Yeah. I love federal elections because they're held on a Saturday, and it's not like I had anything better to do. Actually, I really don't. But Banjo, you have a good time on Saturdays, don't you? I tell you, when you guys aren't around, he won't shut up about his Saturdays, but now it's all a secret. Cool. Okay. All right, here we go. I love federal elections because I love seeing the shooters, fishers, and farmers party on my ballot paper. It makes my decision to vote for the Pirate Party seem less insane. Actually, the best thing about the Pirate Party, and this is true, you don't have to put a number on your ballot paper, you just put a really big R. Yeah. Yeah, it's a solid joke. Here we go. I love federal elections because they uphold democracy. And nothing says democracy like getting to choose the next person who's going to have an affair with their intern. Yeah. Actually, I had a bit of a realization on this topic. I'm starting to think that you can't trust politicians. Don't have an affair with them. They will not keep faith with you. Anyway, all right, here we go. I love federal elections because of the smear campaigns on the TV. Now, Married at First Sight is no longer the worst thing on TV. That's right, now it goes the news, pretty depressing, commercials, super boring, literally the screen when the television is off and completely blank, and then Married at First Sight, and then smear campaigns. So it's actually quite a detailed taxonomy. It's interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I cracked my neck that time when I cracked the thing. It's great. I love federal elections because I get to place bets on the winners, and nobody shoots a horse, except maybe Bob Catter. I want to be clear, actually, just for the record and for legal reasons, I'm not suggesting that we should shoot Bob Catter. I'm saying that he shoots horses. And also people in his television campaigns. Maybe we should shoot Bob Catter. Come back to it, just an idea. Okay. I love federal elections because I get to decide on the new Prime Minister of Australia, at least for the next, 2 months. And that was why I love federal elections.
All right. So, 12 kids, 12 pieces.
Oh, no. Let's just do 10. My kids don't eat sugar. Yeah, Terry and I just decided to do it all natural, yeah. So we don't do any soft drink, no vaccinations, no chocolate, no bickies.
Did you just say no vaccinations?
Yeah, as a parent, I just feel it's my right to choose. Besides, I don't want my kids near any of those poisonous and toxic chemicals. You got a light?
No. You know vaccinations are safe.
Please, Jen, I have read some pretty convincing literature.
So, just to clarify, when you say literature...
Yeah, a pamphlet at the bus stop. It was double-sided, it was very comprehensive, and you know there is a direct link with autism.
Yeah, that was one dodgy study that was debunked years ago.
Come on, Jen. As a parent, I think you just need to go with your gut, and my gut says that all the science is wrong.
You can't catch autism.
But as a parent, I just don't want to run the risk, you know?
You are running the risk.
But as a parent, it's my right to run the risk, okay?
Your kids are living vessels for diseases that would otherwise be extinct. You are quite literally endangering the population.
Yeah, but as a parent, it's my right to literally endanger the population, okay? Oh dear. I don't care what everyone else is doing, okay? Or reading or saying or thinking or testing under thorough and repeatable peer-reviewed conditions. I don't need the government or Kerry Bigmore telling me what to believe. I don't need the peanut-swilling socialist media elites pouring their toxic propaganda into my living room. Not when I've got Andrew Wakefield, my mummy blogging community and my chiropractor. Wake up and break away from the herd, Jen, before government agents jab our kids with mercury and lies. Start stockpiling weapons and essential oils. The days of shedding and monkeypox are nigh. The skies are falling. Measles were invented by Big Pharma. Mel Gibson was framed.
Can I eat your cake then?
Yeah, go for it.
After the break, one of Australia's most interesting and exciting up-and-coming fashion designers, Jai Marshall, is here. You're watching Mainland Tonight. Tonight's guest is a young fashion designer, wow, pronounced that correctly, from Tasmania, who just 2 weeks ago relocated to Melbourne. Please welcome Jai Marshall. There he is. Okay, so I've been studying fashion, and I want to start off right. Okay. Who are you wearing?
Well, got Topshop on today.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Look, I probably could have made some of this stuff, but it's just easier to go to the store, really.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like it. Yeah. If you were going to remake it, what would you change about the Topshop gear?
Look, the pants are a little bit short.
They are a bit.
Yeah, like
I can see like your whole socks.
It's kind of on trend, but
yeah.
It's just a bit extreme, really.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think you could.
Change it.
You seem to be doing quite well. You could afford a little bit more pants.
I feel like it. I am a student though, so like
Very
student
true.
budget.
And what you're studying? Where are you studying?
I'm studying RMIT actually.
Yeah, snap. We film in RMIT, just in case that wasn't clear to the people at home. Great. All right, so tell me about this. You're a fashion designer.
Yes.
How did you start being a fashion designer?
Well, when I was really little, my nan brought me a kid's sewing machine, and I used to make clothes for my sister's doll.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, how sweet.
That's super cute. Like a little Barbie or something?
Yeah, they were Barbie dolls, yeah.
It's gorgeous.
I feel like I played with them more than my sister, but we'll just keep that secret.
That's just because Barbie dolls are boring. I had Barbie dolls when I was a kid, and the only thing that was fun was when you pulled their head off and then you put the head in the bath and then you used it to squirt water at your sister.
Oh. Then you'd lose the head.
No, but then you can have the body and you can dress it and stuff.
True.
And it'll be creepy because it won't have a head. Anyway, good. But then you sort of moved on from dolls' clothes, I guess. Yeah.
To humans, and then, well, like, I've entered lots of different competitions. The first one I entered in was a teenage fashion competition.
Yeah.
And I made a dress for my mum. Yeah.
Oh,
so.
wow, you just have to stop doing sweet things, I think.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, like, mum in a teenage fashion competition, she wasn't too happy about that, but
yeah.
Look, it's in the past now.
But you've had amazing success, right? You're a student, but you've also won a lot of big competitions and done a lot of amazing things.
Yeah. You're looking at the Young Fashion Designer of the Year for Tasmania.
Yeah. Very impressive.
Not one, but 2 years in a row.
Hey,
yeah, like,
that's amazing. And you've got your own TV show.
Well, it's not my own. I share it with 5 other guests.
Yeah,
but like, we're just not going to say that.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
It's my show.
It's your show.
Like, I'm really the
You're
star
the
of
one
the show.
who's here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, where are the rest?
Yeah. And what's the show called?
It's called Get Arty. It's
Okay.
a kids' art show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That
so I
sounds-
thought, coming on the show tonight, I should probably tone it down a little bit, like none of the big hand gestures. And
No,
stuff,
man, go
like,
big.
Go big?
Oh
you
my
thinking?
God.
Like,
Yeah.
today we're on the show, you know?
I got to be honest,
Like,
really, I let Vanja take care of all my big hand
yeah,
gestures.
okay.
I actually wanted to get your opinion, although maybe you'll be on his team. Vanja, stand up for me. Help me out here. How can we improve this outfit?
Look, well, I really like the socks, to be honest, because it's really matching.
It
don't you
really is.
think?
You stand up as well. Are your
Okay,
pants
look.
shorter than his pants?
Well, look.
No, wow.
No way.
He is bang on trend.
Yeah. The shoelaces with the socks, pretty good. I don't know how the hat stays on. The glasses with no lens, I don't know if I'm a fan of that, but like, you know, I don't know. could come on trend, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit try-hardy, the fake glasses, but fine,
Yeah.
whatever.
Good. It's pretty good.
I like it. And now you've moved to Melbourne.
Yes.
Be honest with me, what do you think? You don't have to flatter us just because we're here. Most of the people who watch us are in Perth, and so they hate us as well.
It's really hectic, like.
Yeah.
But then I feel like I'm a fast walker, and lots of people are just on their phone, you know, and I just hate that. Like, I need to get to A to B within like the fastest possible time, and there's so many like people just wandering around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they run into you.
I know.
And they look annoyed.
I know.
God.
It's like you're the one on the phone.
Exactly. Makes me crazy. And they're probably tweeting about how I ran into them.
Yeah, I know.
God's sake. People are the worst.
I know.
Somehow that's where we're going to end this. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jai Marshall, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. And now we have our comedians for the evening. They are have a show in Comedy Festival, I would just bet. And we're looking at... I'm so sorry, I'm just waiting for their names to come. Here we go. Tonight's stand-up comedians are from Mad as Hell and Talking About Your Generation. They'll be performing... Yep, they'll be performing their speculative engineering presentation. Really? Magma at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival from March 28 to April 21st. Please welcome Alistair Tremblay-Birchall and Andy Matthews.
Hello.
Hello, yes.
Yes, we are engineers.
We are engineers.
And We come from a firm called Correct Engineering Solutions.
That's right, yes.
And this company has a jingle. It goes like this. Dong, 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 dong.
Now, you may recognise that as the major scale.
Yes, and that represents the major scale of all the problems that we do, we tackle.
Yeah, the projects that we undertake,
Yes.
absolutely. Because, that's what engineering is all about, tackling problems.
Yes.
Because there's always going to be problems.
Yes, that's one of the problems.
Yes. But we have found a solution to that problem.
Solutions.
So it's not a problem, right?
You see? That's why when somebody in the street comes up to you and they say,
mate, I got so many problems.
Well, you always got to follow that up with saying, well, mate, how many solutions you got?
Right, because if it's equal to or greater than the number of problems, then you're golden, mate.
Mate, I'm so glad that I asked a follow-up question.
Yeah.
I thought this was a whinge. Turns out it was a brag.
I got 99 problems and a solution to problem ratio that's greater than 1.
Well done, yes.
Yes.
And the problem that we're going to tackle tonight, and we're going to try to do some engineering live
You don't
right
see
in front
that
of
very
you.
often.
No, is it's mathematics. You know?
Maths, because engineering and maths are inextricably linked, right?
Yes, like a symbiotic relationship and a creature that lives off of symbiotic relationships.
Exactly. But the problem with maths, if there is a problem, and there is that it doesn't work at all.
That's right. It's completely unreliable. You can't trust it.
Yeah. Now, allow us to give you an example, all right? Now, say you're staying at a hotel.
Oh, that's nice. When?
From the 3rd to the 5th.
Oh.
All right? So I'm going to ask you a question. How many days do you think you're staying at the hotel?
Well, let me use the devil's addition, subtraction, to figure that out. All right, 5 minus 3, that's 2 days.
You'll be staying 2 days, will you? All right, well, then let's check it using counting. The 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. That's 3 days. You see, mathematics doesn't work at all. You can't trust numbers.
We're going to fix it.
Yes, because we've found the root of the problem. It's the number 0.
That's right.
Because you put it there with all the numbers and you count it like it's a number.
But it's nothing.
It's not something. It's nothing. Like you count it like it's something, but it isn't.
Yeah, it's like if there's somebody in your pantry and you say, hey, is there anything in my pantry?
Oh, yes, there's one thing in the pantry.
Great. What is it?
Nothing.
Oh, 0.
You see? What we'll do then is we'll just get rid of the 0.
Get rid of 0.
And now all the numbers just move down 1. So now the 1 is now 0, 2 is now 1, 3 is now 2, and so on and so forth.
Now
or in the new system, so on and so third.
Exactly. Now, let's solve the problem using the new system. All right. Now, 5, that's now 4, minus 3, that's now 2, equals 2. Now, that doesn't work either.
Well, it seems like we haven't fixed it at all.
Well, that's because you haven't done it right.
You're doing it wrong.
You use the new system the whole way through. You've got to start with the old system.
And then it kicks in. So you go 5, old system, minus, and then you go into the new system, 3, that's now 2, 5 minus 2 equals 3, and that stays in the old system.
All right, now let's check that.
Let's check that. And the great thing about this, right, is that when you check it, it doesn't matter if you check it in the old system, right, or in the new system. It works either way, okay? That's how you know it's good. All right, so old system, we had 3, 4, 5. That's 3 days, all right? Now let's try the new system. 3, that's now 2, that's 1. 4, that's now 3, that's 2. And 5, that's now 4, that's 3. See, it works again.
Now we've fixed maths.
Now you're welcome.
You are welcome.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Here we go. Okay, Alistair Tremblay, Birchall, and Annie Matthews. Have I got you the right way around?
That'll do.
Okay, great. You can, I can go the other way.
No,
That's easy.
it's absolutely correct.
Excellent. I love the skivvies more than anything in the world. They're wonderful.
Well, they're a very engineering appropriate attire.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think particularly the black one, you have an extremely apple look to you. But I don't know, the tan one I have not seen before.
Well, he's like an inverted apple.
Yeah.
Yes.
That seems like quite a hurtful thing to say, if you don't mind me saying.
No, it's an apple that will blend in with the sand.
Yeah.
A desert storm apple.
Like the apple with the outside, so you've got the flesh of the apple on the outside and the inside is red.
That's the only way I like my apples.
Okay, I'm glad we had this discussion. You can see them at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival, and we'll see you next week on the Mainland. Good night.